be established here for the Fuel. They should be able to make it too, but Mag is going to be making his way back over rather quickly. The EMP at the ready could be devastating.
He sees the back line.
Pulls into the back line, MCD dead, and that should be Edison holding onto the CMP now.
Yeah, well, he's just waited too long, unfortunately. Infernal, they walk on forward. If Edison doesn't strike, the Seoul Infernal going to make this happen. I think it was the extra rally, perhaps. One small silver lining, and this is like the world's worst silver lining, unfortunately. As ZEST gets a free kill to Sparkle there with the stun on FiXa's rally. But anyway, back to the point I was trying to make. The only small silver lining there is the fact... And then MCD and Bliss go in different directions. Bliss, I believe, goes to Naxxramas, and MCD goes towards the Seoul Infernal spawn, and as MCD just gets ripped apart by ZEST. Hanbin then trying to save Bliss inside Naxxramas, gets himself demacked, and it's all over from there.
I didn't see where MN3 was. I believe he was up on top of the tanks. It does end up getting taken down. Slight reprieve,
you know
but
why?
a fast run back all the same.
Because siege tanks, they can't fire in melee range.
True.
They can only shoot long range, not melee.
Well, there you go.
So like one Zergling will take it down. Yep. Any StarCrafters out there? Who knows?
Micro wasn't good. MN3, though, straight back into the action. Got some swift revenge on the Sparkle. Taking him down with a nice little headshot. Dragon Strike let loose. Hanbin, nowhere to go. Arms raised. Just kind of dead. What?
How did Edison die to that?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Edison?
Can I get a replay of that?
Now, the
swap as they get ready to cap here onto A.
Well, Mag's got to come back quickly, so what can he really swap to? Doom is probably the fastest character, unless they give up the cap, which they might do now, unless ZEST can make some sort of magic happen, but he doesn't have a pulse bomb. He's just doing the solo. And he's done enough. He's done enough to give Mag time.
Rejoin has come in. They do have an nano, and it's going to go out over to Mag right as the EMP strikes. MN3 uses his as a follow-up to Edison's and picks it with a whip shot. Will be able to take him down. Anti on the 2, forces Hanbin back, can't play forward. Sparkle's off on the flank, pulse bomb at the ready. Meteor strike up into the air, straight back down. Shield gets raised. ZEST gets the better of Sparkle, though. Coming in from behind, now finds MC, finds Bliss. And it is just a field day for ZEST. Does he get the Baby Diva as well? We'll have to just wait and see, because they're going to leave him out to his own devices for the time being. Maybe even just send him back to the spawn room, because there's nowhere for him to reset. But eventually MN3 will claim him.
I guess ZEST he's just different. Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect the ZEST 3K to come on through. The dude solo stalls the payload. It takes so long sometimes to build up towards the annihilation, and you know, we've seen plays like Marvel get super quick annihilation in the past, but this just wasn't that moment, as you know, you see on multiple points in the defense. ZEST,
but ZEST still gonna be safe for now. That Matrix from Skewed to open things up. That forces Hanbin out to try to break line of sight, and Edison gets sniped. MN3 with a massive opening. Catches him before the EMP can come to play. The Blizzard's still committed by Sparkle. Everybody just drops off the high ground. And now MN3, he's actually just recontesting into it. Skewed dead, but they find Bliss, they find the May, and that's going to be them pushing up around the corner.
It starts well for the Dallas field, but it just falls apart as quickly. Seoul Infernal, like MN3 makes a swap over towards the Hanzo, instantly starts finding some value. Edison getting revealed early, had to translocate away. I mean, the dude needs to be looking for
neutral fight on both sides until ZEST gets his Blizzard.
I don't even think Mag needed to use the Annihilations. He could have held that for this fight as well. Here we go, touch. They have to, yeah, Hanbin should get in time. The wall is pretty good as well.
Tries to zone them
waiting
back
for Blizzard.
Hanbin staying alive. The Blizzard now online. Mag down to his sliver. The Blizzard's still going to be committed. MCD able to find that first kill, but now Hanbin going to be broken down. It's going to be trade out on these tanks, and MN3 goes absolutely nuclear. Finds 3, gets both the supports, gets the 4th. Does he find the 5th? They're going to wait for the ice block. The wall comes up, and ZEST will take it away from him, so not going to be able to get the clean sweep that he was looking for, but Infernal will continue on their merry way.
Has a sound barrier, so that could be the difference maker. MN3, though, EMP, equal. In terms of difference being made here, he goes for the back line.
EMP goes in with the sound barrier, does still come across the anti, buys them a little bit of extra time, but now the Annihilation going on either side. FiXa, Mag, both so very low. The kill's not yet confirmed. Skew is out of the fight, so the healing is so very slow. They haven't been able to find it yet, but the bot is still moving forward, and eventually someone has got to drop down to try to keep this thing contested. ZEST nearly with the pulse bomb. A percentage away. Recalls back up here onto the high ground. 3 meters left to go. Sound barrier from FiXa. Mag still down low on HP. Pulse bomb goes in, gets the stick. Hanbin taken down. That could be the beginning of the end. We need to see some clutch right now from the side of Sparkle, from the side of Edison, but it's not going to happen. ZEST will take him down. FiXa got Bliss, and that's going to be the end of it all. The team will erupt in applause, as they know they are now going to be playing on land in front of their home crowd here in Seoul. They get the sweep, a 4-0 victory over the Dallas Fuel.